Hello my friends, welcome to Inside Electronic, this is Uncle Misha. Today we have on the bench a Dewalt tools. This is kind of hilarious. I bought this battery and the tool quite a while ago for the renovation, and turned out to be I was not doing the renovation I was planning to. I switched to something else, and this tool were sitting unopened. They were purchased 2025 Black Friday deal, so they were pretty good deals and I couldn't pass. But now it's time, I need to do actually renovation, and let's get these things open. So what do we have here? We have Dewalt 20 volt lithium ion battery 5 ampere hours, 20 volt, and the charger. And we have also XR tool, which is, what the heck is this? This is oscillating, I think, tool. Brushless 3-speed oscillating multi-tool. Tool only, so no battery. I'm not sure if it has tools. I'm curious, it'll be hilarious if there is no tools included. So let's start with the battery. Made in Malaysia, and the charger made in Vietnam. How about this guy? Don't think this is matter. Malaysia and Vietnam says nothing really, but it's kind of cool. It's not made in actually specifically China. Doesn't say. Okay, let's open charger first. Charger and the battery first. Whoa, that's a lot of glue. Oh, that's a beefy chunk of battery. And the charger. Not much really going on here, just a little bit of a paperwork here. The charger itself, pretty schmick. It has different, I think it control anything. You just like plug this guy in, pop it in your outlet right here, and we're just doing business. So charging current is 4 amps. The battery is 5 ampere hours. I'm not sure. Okay, 100 watt battery. Okay, obviously 5 hours. So this is the battery. Let it charge. Let's see. Stage 1 charging, then stage 2 charging, park charged when this 2 is, and hot cold delay. I'm not sure what that's supposed to really mean. Probably means like the battery was exposed to cold for a while. Okay, so here is the tool. While battery is charging, we can take a look at the tool. And oh, at least it has a blade. Alright, that's cool. So the tool itself is like that. Comes with some kind of metal thingy. Number 6, what is this? Cut guide block. Optional accessory and arm. So this is optional accessory. Alright, so let's just open this cool tool. Actually, this is my first Dewalt thing. Never had any Dewalt tools before. So my drill I have right now is Ryobi, which is okay. Oops. Which is working. I don't think we need user manual here, you know. Oh, we have 2 different kind of tools. High speed steel and bimetal. You just need to understand which one is for what. Okay, let's take high speed steel. It's kind of sticky because probably oiled. I do believe it goes something like that. I'm not sure why this thing is here. And what is this? Okay. Well, before I do any kind of disaster, let me read the manual. Cool, we can do sanding. You can attach sanding block here. That's neat. Okay, there is guide arm. Alright, so what do we do? How do we... Huh? Oh, okay, I see. So this goes in here. Or probably, it doesn't matter. And this screws, it's like... And that's it? Oh, sorry. Oh! 14 and 15. Sorry, I'm just figuring this out as what is 14 and 15? It's not saying here. It's not saying here. there's not much explanation going on. There is like, yeah, it's safety stuff. Oh, okay. Figure E. Right? Figure E. What the heck is this about? Figure B, C, D, E. Attaching accessories using the universal. Oh, let's see. So some things can go over here with this. So this is optional. So this is how it works. So you can lock it, unlock it. Alright. I guess this button is multis. Oh, look at this. There is one like this, another like this. Okay, need to figure out what that really means. Variable speed trigger. Oh well. I think it's time to actually power this thing up. As you see, it just oscillates like this. Like I see. This is just on maximum speed. So this looks like have only 2 speeds, and this has multi-speed. So if you take like this, cool. So it looks like on the side here you can attach some attachments, and you can lock it. Looks like it locks only in maximum speed, like freaking loud. Gee. No lights whatsoever, so... Oh no, there is a light! There's a light here, but like super dinky light. Obviously this kind of studio light is unnecessary to do anything. What kind of... What the heck? Oh yeah. Yikes, it shakes, man. Doesn't like cardboard at all. Woo! I don't know. I don't know what else I can cut right in front of you. Got this plastic thingy. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Anyways, so it's clearly to, so for example, if you have tight corners and you have to cut the drywall like this, and you know, for example, if you need to like cut something very flush, that's really good thing, really good tool. Another cool thing, it can do this, so you can cut on angles like this or another side. Yeah, that's really nifty. I think it's really nifty. Can you do this? Which is probably doesn't make any sense, but you still can do that. Yeah, right. And cut yourself, obviously. I'm curious if it else. It doesn't really vibrate that much, really. Wow. It's barely vibrating. Wow, I thought it's gonna be like shaking like crazy. Wow, it's probably moving like 1 or 2 millimeters and that's it. Neat. Yeah, it's not much moving. Well, very interesting device. I like it. And it's brushless, so it's gonna be saving battery efficiency will be much higher than it is brushed, and probably wearability, it's gonna wear and last longer. I think this is pretty cool tool. Obviously at the moment I can't really show what this thing can cut. I need to find a piece of like something. Yeah, well, something like that. It just cuts. but it needs to be now a little bit of a mess, but you see what I'm saying. So this thing would gonna go through some harder materials, like for example piece of like timber. It's like a cheap timber, and this is the cheap brush, obviously. Cardboard? No. Whoa. You probably need different blade with much smaller teeth for the cardboard. I'm no. That's gonna be like bathroom renovation, so I need to, you know, cut little things here and there, remove old linoleum, and remove old trims and stuff like that. This is gonna be great for that exercise. Just need to get the right blade for the I guess for the wood, because I think this is says high HCS. Let me see what that's for and what's bimetal for. It doesn't really say much here, actually. There's different languages, well, at least in English and French. Mode selector. Figure 8 mode selector. So mode selector switch number 10. Where the hell is number 10? Whoa! You have mode selector! And there's nothing. Okay. It says select the mode based on application and control speed of the tool using variable speed trigger. And variable speed trigger. Wow, look at this. All compatible accessories. Oscillating sanding pad, oscillating wood with nail blade. White titanium titanium oscillating wood with nail blade. Oscillating hardwood blade, fast cut blade. Wow, that's a lot of things. Multi-material blade, rigid scraper, oh yeah, scraping paint, that's sick. Flexible scraper blade, carbide, grout removal blade. Yeah, this is sick too. Like if you have old tiles, you can just zoom and remove the scrappy old grout and then re-grout. Carbide rasp, fast cut carbide grout removal. Like yeah, this is very nice. So especially the grout removal as such a help if you like to refresh your grout lines. If you have old tiles, really nice. So yeah, this is good tools. Just cannot understand what's the difference between HCAs and bimetal. It doesn't really say much here. What's the 4? And it doesn't say bimetal anything here, and HCS as well. Well, if anyone knows what those two different kind of blades for, please tell me. Otherwise, I will go and search for it. Yeah. So far I'm super pleased. Looks pretty cool. Not too heavy. Well, actually, with this battery is kind of you feeling it, but yeah. Oh, by the way, just a very interesting moment. Look at these screws they use here. So it's like hex. It's a Torx screw with the flat slot. It's interesting what they're thinking. Yeah, well, I don't have Torx at the moment right here. Cool. Yeah, so it's like, can you just use flat to unscrew it? Yeah, like, I don't know. What's the point of Torx if you have flat? Unless this is not secure, this is just for to be universal. Use Torx and flat in the same time. So this is on tool, but let me see what's on battery. What kind of... This is just Torx. Yeah, 4 Torx screws on this battery. Okay, well, let me continue charging this battery. Maybe someday I will do tear down on the battery. I'm not sure there is a point to tear down the tool. It's probably gonna be something like controlling unit here, brushless motor here, and Bob's your uncle. It's nothing else going on, I'm pretty sure. Alright, that's pretty nice and nifty tool. Well guys, thank you for watching. I hope you find this sort of overview, I would say. This is nothing really but overview and unboxing video helpful. I would recommend this tool if you want to do like renovation. Yeah, good to have around, because sometimes I remember, especially scraping the paint and fixing grout lines, that's a big pain in the ass, and cutting trims and nice neat holes in drywall. I think that's gonna be super useful. Well guys, stay tuned for more videos, stay safe and ciao, and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment.